All right, I have an exciting interview for you today. This one is all about credit, and I went through my files to see all the people that I haven't been able to pre-approve for a home loan, and over 90% of them were because of credit. So I can help some people, but when it comes to professional credit people, I got your guy right here. He's the professional about it, so he's going to help us out with it today. And all right, let's let him know who you are and what you do.
Okay, my name is Eric Taylor. It's easy for somebody to say that this product works and that product works. A lot of people, they say those things and they're not a product of the product. But I come to tell you, I am a product of the product. I've used this system and platform to get my own results. My credit score went up 207 points in just 3 months. So I know this system works, this platform works. What makes us different from other major credit companies is education. Education, financial education is extremely important nowadays because if you don't know what got you in that situation in the first place, how are you going to fix it? Most companies aren't a 501c3 nonprofit organization, so they're only able to dispute a certain amount of items at one time and only with one credit bureau at a time. So it ends up making you lose a lot of time, energy, and money. And what makes us different is we are our credit restoration system is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So we're able to dispute every negative item at one time across all 3 credit bureaus at one time for a quick turnaround. That's how I got my quick turnaround. So that's basically what we're doing for people. We're really results-based company. 16-year track record, A rating with the Better Business Bureau. And we love to help. We love to give advice, education, show people how to make the real changes in their financial life.
That's awesome, Eric. I have a question. Now, when it comes to mortgages, a lot of people will they'll go to a credit repair company, and the credit repair company, I don't know if they don't know what they're doing or what, but they just put everything in dispute. And instead of having the integrity to say, you know what, you need to pay this off because you actually owe it. You know what I mean? When they go to get a mortgage, we can't have things in dispute. Multiple things in dispute if they're over $1,000 and things like that. They actually have to be resolved. So that's the first time I talked to you. We were talking about that a little bit, and you were saying what makes you different? How are you different from those guys that I'm not doing an interview with because I don't see the integrity for actually taking care of your responsibilities and teaching people, how to fix things and the best methods of how to get there. How do you do it different than them?
Yes, well, aside from a lot of inaccurate reporting, credit reporting, where that's a very common thing with the credit bureaus. Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, they're constantly making mistakes. The creditors themselves are constantly making mistakes in reporting, and sometimes people have cases where they have accounts that aren't even their account. That's the first thing that we make sure that the client has taken care of is making sure that everything really is theirs. And if it is theirs, then we have all of the education. We provide them with all the education that they need to take care of that issue as fast as possible. Let them know how they got in that area in the first place, and to keep them from ever doing it again.
Yeah, that's good. That's awesome. That's why I wanted to have an interview with you, because integrity right here. It's not just, let's just dispute everything, and even by just disputing everything, it will bump your credit score, but it doesn't help when you come to get a loan. There's far more to it than just your credit score. It's actually what is on your credit score is what we go by. I have to be able to read your credit score and see what's on there, how to adjust it, what it means to, a lender that's going to give you $250,000 for a loan. We kind of want to know what's going on, not just throw everything in dispute and bump your credit score a little bit. There's a big difference, and he's the guy that's the difference. There's a difference there. Well, how do people get in touch with you? But we'll get to that in a second. But if somebody wanted to like get a loan or just they know that their credit's bad, you know, maybe they have collectors calling them or something. I just want you to know, like, we're not here to be judgmental towards bad credit. We're actually here to help you. Like, we've all been there. Your credit score is not, it's not indicative to what your character is. People go through stuff, you know, life happens, and sometimes you can't pay your bill because something happened. Like, but that's what we're here to help you, not judge you. So if somebody, I always send people to annualcreditreport.com because they can go on and get their free credit report. It doesn't give scores, but they can go on and get their free credit report, see what's on there. Should they do that first, or should they come to you first?
Well, another platform that I suggest is Credit Sesame. You know, it's free. You get a basic idea of where you are, what negative items you have on your report, and just by utilizing that alone, I can give you an effective strategy on what to do from there. Once you figure those things out, a lot of people don't even know where they are. Right. You know, and some people are what you call credit invisible. They've never even established credit. Right. So they're thinking because they've never established any credit that they have good credit, and that's just as bad as having bad credit. So you actually have to, it's something that you have to begin and work at. You know, it's not an overnight thing. It takes work, but we show you how to exactly do that work in the most efficient way possible.
That's awesome. So they need to go to Credit Sesame?
Yeah, we suggest. Yeah, we suggest you go to Credit Sesame. It's absolutely free. It'll give you a basic idea of where you stand credit-wise, and then from there we can come up with an effective strategy for whatever financial challenges you're facing as far as credit.
Awesome. Now, I don't want to get into the weeds of like the difference between FICO scores and Vantage scores and all that kind of stuff. In the mortgage industry, we use FICO. Some of the other like Credit Karma and those, some of them use Vantage scores, and there are differences. But still, they're going to show things on your credit score, on your credit report that you can fix. So that's what he's talking about. He can still fix it, even though they might have a different scoring system. We can still get your credit to no matter what scoring system you want to use. It's going to be good because you're going to fix it the right way, not just dispute everything, you know. So where should they go to reach out to you?
Oh, they can contact me. It'll be at the end of this interview, all of the information. I have a website, I have an Instagram, I have a Facebook. You can call my cell anytime, 760-605-4891. Don't
tell him that. Don't tell him that.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Yeah, 1 a.m. Hey, Eric, what's going on? I just ran my credit. No, don't. I'm just joking.
I'll answer that. I'll answer that message.
I know you will.
I will. I'm not playing. I love helping people. Yep. You know, line them up. We're ready to help.
Yeah, we'll have all the links and everything in the description so you can find it. You don't have to worry. You don't have to write down like what his website is and all that. We'll have it in the description. So take care of you guys. Was there anything else that excites you about what you're doing, or anything else you want to tell him?
Yeah. First, I want to just give honor to God. You know, and Anthony, I just want to thank you for allowing me on this interview.
No problem, man.
And I did have a short message for all of the realtors, the auto professionals, the solar professionals, the furniture retailers in the community. Let's help these people that are walking into your establishments with bad credit. Send them to me. You know, send them to me. Let's get them the help that they need. Let's make them the educated consumers and qualified buyers that they're meant to be. So once you do that, once they get the results that they've been looking for, it's only going to give you more business by qualified referrals.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Everybody
the consumer,
wins.
I win, they win, he wins, we all win. All right, I guess that's about it. Appreciate it, man.